Good afternoon, all. Just a little video that I wanted to do up. Got prompted the other day. Somebody asked if we had a mark-in sheet, and got me digging. I knew we had one somewhere, and I'd forgotten about it. So anyway, here we go. It's a little short video on Crashzone's administration toolbox. Everything you will ever need for the administration of a shop, documented every aspect of the business in intimate detail. So what we do is we go onto the front page, obviously, there's Winston and the boys. Tools. We've got the calculator for shop rate, you know about that. We've got the benchmarking, you know about that. If you don't know, there's videos on the Facebook page, so have a look. And then we've got the toolbox. So when we open up the toolbox, you'll see it looks, I'll say loosely like a Crashzone format. Over in the far left here, we've got various categories, and then it goes into the subcategories. So it's the way it works. This got written 10 or 12 years ago. We had it commissioned back in the day, or Hilly did, so credit to Hilly for this one. Anyway, all these different categories down here, we can go into customer service and then answering the phone. So it's absolutely intimate detail. So how do you answer the phone? There it is. It might sound silly, but if you follow that, you pick up the line on the third ring, you greet the caller, you determine the purpose of the call, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So this is absolute detail for the nufties. But if you can get your very first day receptionist to have a look at this and go through it, you'll be amazed what she will learn about how to speak to people on the phone. So that's just an example. We can go through customer service, conduct vehicle checklist on arrival. So we'll click on that. And again, the flow chart, what to do. Stop what you are doing. Greet the customer with a smile. All that sort of detail. So it's fairly comprehensive right the way through, and there's just reams and reams of data. Customer service roadmap, how-to guide of the process of repairing the vehicle. So, and here we are, and it's got what happens, where, why, the whole bit. I'm not going to bore you with the detail of every one of these because there's so many of them, but I would recommend everybody have a look. So we just close that one off and go back, and make a fool out of me. There we go. Right. So you've got customer service, detailing a vehicle, equipment, job management, OH&S, paint, panel, parts, anything to do with them. So in the paint, for example, how to order paint, I think is one of them. Yeah. So how do you order paint? And there's a chart. If you follow that, can't go wrong. So it's pretty much, run a panel shop for dummies. The one that I do love the most is the documents. So we just open that up, and then we've got documentation on accounts, administration, customer service, equipment, job management, OHS, parts. Right, customer service. We click in there, and it just drills down in onto another 12 documents. So one of them that I noticed was customer feedback, previous repairs, uneconomical repair letter, vehicle markup sheet, which is, I can't remember who asked for it, but here it is. So there you go, we've got one. We've had one for a long time. Click on the markup sheet, it'll go down to a spreadsheet or an Excel sheet in this case. A lot of them are Word documents, some are Excels, but when you open it, we go Excel, waiting, and boom, there's your spreadsheet, your markup sheet. So old damage, you print these off, obviously, and handwrite on them, or if you wanted to, you can probably, you can. I don't know whether you can type in here or not. I'd imagine you can. Enable editing, yep. So we can enable editing, waiting. Right, so now we're in there and we can type stuff. How good is that? So new damage, it's right there. So it does all that. So just letting you know that the function's there. If you want to go look for it within the documentation, that's what it looks like. We'll close that one. Don't save. And we're back to customer feedback survey form. I don't know what that looks like. So there's opening up, and it'll prompt with various questions for the customer to fill in. These are Word documents, so enable the editing. You can put your own business name at the top, change the questions, get them to fill in whatever you'd like, but it's there. So again, these toolboxes, an administration toolbox, that's part of being part of Crashzone. Actually, you get to it from outside Crashzone, so enjoy. I hope some people go and do a bit of digging. I know we've got some inquisitive and very competent people in the offices around our 1,100 sites, so let's hope that somebody gets some benefit out of it. Thank you.